Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today let's talk about your ideal client. So last week I listened to a presentation by a social media company, right? Have you noticed how many social media companies there are out there now? They're everywhere. I'm talking about companies that will do all your social media for you, right? Anyway, so I'm listening to this presentation and I had a few technical questions, but it became clear to me pretty early on that I knew just about as much, if not maybe more, than the person speaking did about the platforms that we were talking about, right? And I'm not saying that to boast. I'm just saying I read a lot of things and I'm interested in this kind of stuff, so I knew a little bit more than the average person does. And it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. It was, I am not their ideal client. It became clear early on that Overpass is not their ideal client because we already do a lot of social media stuff, and we do the YouTube and we do the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter. You know, we're good, right? But it got me thinking a lot about ideal clients, right? Not preferred clients, because we all have clients and people you could work for, people you can help, people you could assist, but who's your favorite client, right? For me, and again, I hesitate to say this because I don't want to alienate any one of our clients. My favorite client is the one that comes to us and they say, our company is still using clipboards and paper and pens, right? And it's like, wow, I'm excited to work on this project because we could take them from here to here with very little effort. One iPad app and they're just, it'll change their business dramatically. Whereas if we have a business that comes to us and they're already pretty much technically advanced and they just need a little bit, we can still help them. It's still kind of fun, but we don't have that big impact on them as somebody else does, right? I think about it like, I'm not a personal trainer. I would never be a personal trainer. I don't even know any personal trainers. I've seen them, but I imagine if I was a personal trainer, I would prefer to help somebody who was overweight as opposed to somebody who was already pretty well fit. Because you could take somebody who's overweight and with little effort dramatically change their lives, as opposed to somebody who says, I don't know, like my body fat's at 14%, I want you to get me down to 12. I think that would be still challenging, but not as much fun because you don't have that same impact. And I talk about this because a lot of times I get questions about, should I start a company or should I get a job first? Should I become an expert in this field first or should I do this right? And I think there's always somebody you can help, right? And your technical ability can help somebody who doesn't quite have the technical ability that you have. That social media company, they can help somebody who doesn't have the social media experience that we might have. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't be doing business because somebody knew more than them, right? When you talk to a new client, I remember my fears early on when I talked to a client, it's like, what if I talk to this client and they know more than I do, right? What if they do, when it comes to technology, it's very rarely happened, but occasionally you'll get a senior developer who comes into the meeting and he's trying to trip you up on stuff, which is fine, right? But and you shouldn't let that stop you. Everybody has an ideal client and we all have somebody out there that we can help. So my question to you guys is, all right, let's not talk about ideal client. Who's your favorite client? What's your favorite type of client to work for those of you guys who run software companies or social media companies or any kind of companies at all? Who's your favorite type of company, favorite type of client to work for? So anyways, my thoughts for today. That's it for today. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.